Hello everyone in YouTube, this is Faruway, your reactor from the West Small Island of Singapore. Today is September 1st and Akasan has uploaded his big announcement video, so I'll be doing a reaction to that. And for this reaction video, I'll be splitting it in two parts because the video that I'm about to react to is more than 50 minutes and I cannot do a reaction or make videos more than 50 minutes, so yeah. So I'll be splitting this reaction video in two parts. I'm really curious to know what Akasan's big announcement is all about. I hope it's not bad news. I really hope that he's not quitting YouTube and stop making reaction videos. I really doubt it, that he's going to quit YouTube and stop making reaction videos. Although I think that he moved back to LA, or maybe he's moving to a different city on a new apartment. I think. Maybe. So yeah, without further ado, let's not waste any time and let's start watching this video together.
I can't live like this anymore. It's not living.
Akasan, he has a big announcement.
Akasan, big announcement.
Akasan, the big announcement. Huge announcement.
Big announcement.
I'm the only one who says huge announcement.
Tell me what has more meaning than your own strength!
I think he's cutting his dreads.
Don't Akasan, are you telling me that you're quitting this channel? Are you going to stop making videos?
It's
I thought he's
more
going to do
likely
that.
he's quitting YouTube than cutting his hair.
Fuck
that?
What am I supposed to say? Kind of for change or inspiration or some sort.
That I believe so. Even Tyrone is eager to know what his announcement is going to be. Chris Jericho. Second coming.
Hey guys,
Hey man.
let's talk. I feel like I'm showing up for a deposition or season. This is like the season finale of the Weekly Wednesday What's Up or something. I'll be honest, I'm a little nervous here. I tried to write something down to practice, but it's not gonna work. And I'm gonna keep an eye on the time here to make sure we don't run things over here. So, where should I start? I mean, when I first arrived in Japan, about 4 to 5 years ago or so, 2010, right? I had this vision, I had this mission in mind. I had an entire plan set out, ready to go, okay? My going away party itself was just something like crazy. 200 something people showed up. It was a beautiful time, a great time had by all, and I really felt the love. And a lot of people were just literally, honestly supporting me in what I wanted to do with my mission, to continue my business of travel agents, to be a tour guide. That's what I used to do, pop culture tours. Finish up college, just be the best that I could be and make it happen. And I arrived in Tokyo and I went to school there and I was doing my business. And long story short, about a year later into it, I was still getting stressed, fitting into another country, but pushing hard. Right when things couldn't have gotten worse, the earthquake happened. The 2011 earthquake it changed everybody. It changed a lot of lives, and I went as hard as I could. I pushed as hard as I could to live in that sort of situation with constant blackouts and radiation fears, things like that. And this point never bothered me so much. It's just, more importantly, there was actually a bigger problem of financials to still live in Tokyo at that time. Continuing college and just everything. But pretty much, it was a big issue financially, and so I ended up coming to Fukuoka a few years ago, sort of as a way to not go back to America, because there were a lot of people, even at that time, there were a lot of people that looked up to me, there were a lot of people that inspired me. Even in that 1 year, I'm just traveling back and forth to Japan. I mentioned before, just doing the stuff that I used to do in this industry, in the Japanese animation industry. I mean, there are people I met, like kids, young kids, 17 to 20 or so, who said I was their inspiration to come to Japan, to change their lifestyle, and that always had a big effect on me, like that I needed to make sure I never came back empty-handed to Japan, that if I was to America, when I was going out here, I was searching for that rare blue flower that grew deep in the mountains, and I needed to make something, I needed to come back stronger as a symbol, as something bigger and better. So I never wanted to go back home just because of an earthquake, or just because things were getting really bad in Tokyo. So I retreated to Fukuoka for quite some time, but I never fully recovered my personality, my just everything. I went into this very deep, dark depression type of period, in which I've dealt with in the past before, but it was never this permanent, like long lasting. And I just started to feel so whatever, right? And just started to become nothing more than a statistical gaijin, living a mediocrity type life, just nothing but a statistic, teaching English, getting a girl. Like, it wasn't special anymore, so to speak. It didn't feel like me anymore, so to speak. And so then that's when I started digging into YouTube more, and started to try to just do more J-vlogging and things like that, and so on and so forth, with building reactions. And these things were fun for a while, but the thing I had always noticed that I just wasn't happy. I wasn't happy for a long time, and I was happy, but I just never felt like me anymore. That same person that left LA was still buried deep, and I always felt like I lived in a world full of cardboard, always afraid to say too much, or be that loud black person, or be that loud foreigner for that matter, and scare people, which I tend to do on a daily basis, just because. So, about a year ago or so, I promised myself that I was going to make sure that I returned back to where it all started, and make sure that I had something to show for it. And I kept on doing this, but the problem was, it was a job. It was just security. You couldn't just leave without getting sort of job. So I tried so many times, and especially because when you're living out here, working, and you're on a working visa, you have a year contract. So just like the NBA or something like a sports contract, you can't leave that job and find another one. And then the problem is, the way the cycle works is that you can't really interview in another place without the other place finding out, and it makes things very difficult. There is no, and the season starts at a certain time and it ends at a certain time, so there's really a very small grace period. It makes it even harder when you're living in another prefecture or whatever. So